Hello, and welcome back to the Alternate History channel. As we journey through the annals of history, we often stumble upon those pivotal moments where the course of events could have drastically changed. Ensure you're subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss out on our weekly explorations. Today, we transport ourselves to the heart of Europe in the late 17th century, a time when empires clashed and the fates of nations hung in the balance. The 1683 Siege of Vienna stands out as a defining moment where Christianity and Islam clashed for dominance over Europe. The Polish Hussars' timely intervention is hailed by many as the savior of the day. But what if the relief from Poland never arrived? What if Vienna fell to the Ottomans? The repercussions of such an event would reverberate throughout history. So let's dive in and imagine a world where the Ottoman Empire's crescent flag flew over Vienna. In the annals of history, few events have shaped the course of Europe like the sieges of Vienna. The city, a luminescent beacon of the Holy Roman Empire, sat precariously between the East and West, and not once but twice found itself staring down the might of the Ottoman Empire. But consider a world just for a moment where in 1683 the outcome of the Battle of Vienna tilted in favour of the Ottomans. A world where the famed Polish Hussars never thundered onto the scene. Under the leadership of Sultan Mehmed IV and his tireless Grand Vizier, Kara Mustafa Pasha, the Ottoman Empire sought more than just territory. They aimed to imprint a legacy. Vienna, ever radiant and ever defiant, wasn't just another city on a map. It was the symbolic heart of Christian Europe. Its conquest would serve as a testament to the empire's grandeur. Concurrently, the Holy Roman Empire, with Emperor Leopold VI at the helm, faced a storm of its own creation. The empire's political and religious divides had only deepened, threatening its very unity. Vienna stood as not only its capital, but also as a marker of the empire's continued significance and resilience. Then there was the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, overseen by the vigilant King John III Sobieski. A leader of renown, Sobieski grappled with a multifaceted dilemma. Recent land disputes with the Holy Roman Empire, compounded by the intricate dance of religious allegiances, placed the Commonwealth in a delicate balance. Would they side with faith, or would geopolitics dictate their course? This was Europe in the late 17th century, a vast chessboard of power plays, of shifting allegiances and intense rivalries. While kingdoms like France, England and Spain vied for dominance, the Ottoman march was met with a mix of dread and opportunism. This wasn't a spontaneous act of aggression on the Ottomans' part. It was a move born from strategy, seeking to capitalize on a fractured Europe and an embattled Holy Roman Empire. In this unfolding drama, as the Ottomans laid siege, the decisive twist in our tale is the absence of the Polish cavalry. But what did that mean for the beleaguered city of Vienna, and by extension, the future of Europe? As we delve deeper, we'll uncover the ramifications of a Vienna under Ottoman banners. In our alternate world, Vienna, the crown jewel of the Holy Roman Empire, is under heavy siege by the formidable Ottoman forces. But where, one might ask, are the Polish Hussars? Known for their fearsome reputation and unmatched cavalry skills, their absence is deeply felt. In this timeline, internal strife and political disagreements within Poland-Lithuania delay their mobilization. And while King John III Sobieski is eager to assist, he cannot muster the required forces in time, leaving Vienna without its anticipated reinforcements. Vienna, without the might of the Polish Hussars charging to its rescue, stands besieged for weeks. The fortifications, albeit formidable, start to crumble under the sustained pressure of Ottoman artillery. The morale of the defenders, once hopeful for timely reinforcements, dwindles. As autumn approaches, a breach in the walls of Vienna finally allows the Ottoman janissaries to storm through. After days of intense and close-quarter fighting, the Habsburg flag is lowered, and in its stead, the crescent moon of the Ottoman Empire rises above Vienna. The immediate aftermath is filled with both jubilation and dread. For the Ottoman Empire, capturing Vienna is more than just a strategic win, it's symbolic. It sends a clear message to the rest of Europe about the might and reach of the empire. Sultan Mehmed IV's legacy becomes immortalized, while Kara Mustafa Pasha is hailed as the architect of this remarkable victory. For the Holy Roman Empire, The fall of Vienna is nothing short of catastrophic. Emperor Leopold I, having already retreated from his capital, now faces internal strife and external pressures. With Vienna serving as a base, the Ottomans begin to expand further westward, applying pressure to Germanic principalities. Some choose resistance, others, seeing the writing on the wall, opt for diplomatic arrangements, paying tributes to the Ottomans and becoming their vassals. But what of the rest of Europe? France, under Louis XIV, seeing an opportunity, further asserts its dominance in Western Europe. They strengthen ties with the Ottomans, leveraging the balance of power in their favour. Spain, though waning as a superpower, still holds considerable influence in southern Italy and the Mediterranean. An unspoken truce is forged with the Ottomans, each respecting the other's sphere of influence. England, preoccupied with its own internal matters and ambitions across the Atlantic, maintains a careful distance but watches the unfolding European dynamics keenly. As the years roll on, Central Europe begins to exhibit a fascinating blend of cultures. Ottoman-inspired architecture dots the skyline of not just Vienna, but several Germanic cities. Coffee, a beverage that began its European journey in Vienna post-siege, becomes even more popular, with coffee houses becoming centres of intellectual discussions. The European Renaissance, having been influenced by the Islamic Golden Age earlier, now sees a second wave of enlightenment with closer proximity to the rich knowledge bases of the Ottoman Empire. However, this expansion isn't without challenges. Uprisings, rebellions, and insurrections are frequent in newly acquired territories. The Ottomans, while military giants, grapple with administering a vast and diverse European populace. But even with these challenges, the European map is irrevocably changed. Fast forward to the 20th century. The European map looks starkly different. The Holy Roman Empire, having lost its core, eventually disintegrates into smaller Germanic and Slavic states, each with its own agenda and alliances. The absence of a dominant Central European entity means the rise of multiple regional powers, with each vying for dominance. The Ottoman Empire, while extending its reach into Central Europe, also faces its challenges. The diverse ethnicities and religions within its territories push for greater autonomy, or even independence. As the age of nationalism dawns, the empire finds it increasingly hard to keep its vast territories in check. In this timeline, World War I might still ignite, but with different alliances and enemies. Perhaps the Ottoman-German alliance is more formidable. Or maybe, in the absence of a dominant Austro-Hungarian empire, the Balkans play an even more significant role in sparking the conflict. The outcomes of the war, consequently, would also be drastically different. The cultural exchanges between the East and the West are even more profound. Vienna, known as the gateway between the West and East, transforms into a hub of art, music, science, and literature, enriched by the confluence of two great civilizations. The geopolitical dynamics during the Cold War era would also be influenced by the presence of a dominant Islamic entity in Central Europe. The Ottomans, or their successor state in this timeline, would undoubtedly play a pivotal role in the balance of power between the USA and the USSR. The modern European Union, if it comes into existence in this alternate world, would have to accommodate the influences and interests of its Eastern members deeply intertwined with Ottoman legacies. In conclusion, the Ottoman victory in Vienna in 1683 would have set the stage for a world where East meets West, not just at the fringes, but at the heart of Europe. Such a blend of cultures, ideas, and histories would redefine the trajectory of world events, showing us once again how one pivotal moment can reshape the course of human history. And there we have it, fellow history enthusiasts, a world reshaped by the might of the Ottoman Empire and the fall of Vienna in 1683. It's truly remarkable to see how the absence of a single relief force, the Polish Hussars, could have altered the trajectory of empires and shifted the cultural and geopolitical landscape of Europe, and perhaps even the world. Such thought exercises remind us of the fragility and interconnectedness of historical events. If you found this exploration as intriguing as we did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. What other what-if scenarios would you like us to dive into next? Your feedback helps shape our future episodes. Thank you for joining us on another journey through the alternate corridors of history. Be sure to subscribe for more thought-provoking content, and we'll see you in the next one.